The single biggest source of low academic achievement is poverty, and we have the highest rate of child poverty amongst all the advanced nations of the world. Wherever there's poverty, there are low test scores, low academic performance, kids are sick, kids don't make it to school as often. Their attention is distracted because of all the huge problems, emotional and social and economic, of their lives. And yet these people who call themselves reformers say, don't pay attention to that. That's the elephant in the room. That's what we must pay attention to. It is part of, I believe, a purposeful effort to create a consumer mentality around education. Public education is a public responsibility. Whether you send your children to private school or to religious school or you homeschool them, that's your right. And if you have no children at all, you're still obligated to support public education. What they're trying to do is to say that public education is not public, it's a choice, it's a consumer choice. They're trying to destroy the sense of civic obligation. So the next time there's a bond...
Turn it into a marketplace.
Yeah, marketplace, exactly. So the next time a bond issue is up, you'll say, well, I don't have a child in school, I'm not going to vote for the bond issue. We're going to destroy public education that way. Because we're now so focused on testing that we are rewarding the kids who can pick the right box. And what we need for the 21st century is the kids who think outside the box, not inside the box. Teachers should not be judged by test scores. The test scores of their students depend a lot on who the students are. If they're autistic kids, they're not going to have high test scores. If they're kids who are learning English, they're not going to have high test scores. Teachers should not be judged by test scores. They should be judged by their peers and by people who are smarter than they are, wiser than they are, but they should not be judged by test scores. There are many good ways to evaluate teachers.